Welcome back to AI for Allocators, the deep dive where Sean Ung brings you LP-centric insights to help you navigate the AI era. As always, this series is AI generated based on his original blog posts. For the full articles, all the supporting resources, just visit Sean's LinkedIn page. Today, we're really digging into some foundational, no-regret actions to, well, supercharge your AI readiness. This is drawn directly from Sean's recent article, Four No-Regret Actions to Supercharge AI Readiness.
Yeah, it's a big challenge, isn't it? Every CIO, every COO is thinking, how do we get ready for this AI future without, wasting time and money on tech that might be old news next
This
month?
is a real fear.
Totally valid. But look, inaction is definitely not the answer. And frankly, wasteful action might be even worse,
That's such a critical point. Sean really drives this home. He emphasizes that while his three-step framework is about building that cultural momentum for AI.
which is vital, of course.
Absolutely. But this article, it zeroes in on the technical bedrock, the stuff you need to translate that momentum into a real, durable, long-term advantage. And just quickly, if you do want to dive deeper into that three-step framework, you can always go back to our first audio deep dive where Sean explained it, or check out the first 5 written blog posts.
Right. So the key here really is building that organizational AI readiness. It's about making foundational, these no-regret moves. Moves that create lasting value, pretty much regardless of how fast the tech itself evolves. These 4 actions we're discussing, if you do them well, they basically set you up for a plug-and-play approach with whatever AI solution comes next. Okay, let's unpack this.
All right, let's kick off with the internal moves. These are the foundational things an investment office really owns, right? First, your data, Sean calls it your library, and then your collective intelligence, your context. It's essentially about getting your own house in order first. So, step 1 on this path, organize your data library. AI just cannot fix data chaos. It sounds obvious, but it's fundamental.
hmm Garbage in, garbage out, amplified.
Exactly. AI learns from data. If your library is a complete mess, well, your AI is just going to learn messy, unreliable stuff. This isn't just tidiness. It's foundational for making AI useful, helping you make much better, faster, data-driven allocation decisions. Before you touch any fancy tool, you have to set up that single source of truth for critical structured data.
Yeah, things like manager performance, exposures, transaction flows.
Right, even if that data lives in different systems right now.
And what's really important to get here is that this part is fundamentally a human judgment task. It's about setting clear rules. It's not purely a technology problem.
Oh, okay.
Getting that clarity and consistency sorted now saves you so much time down the road when you actually implement AI. That's why it's a true no-regret move.
Okay, so organized data is the foundation. What's the next really critical internal step? Sean mentions digitizing the firm's brain. Why is that so important?
Yes, because your real edge, your truly proprietary knowledge, it often lives in your unstructured data. That's the context behind your decisions.
You mean like meeting notes, memos?
Exactly. Decades of IC memos, meeting notes, the investment policy statement itself, risk strategies, all that manager correspondence, stuff that's usually buried in people's personal folders or, scattered drive.
Okay, I see.
Getting that institutional knowledge into a centralized, machine-readable format, that is a powerful, powerful no-regret move. Sean really pushes starting a project not just to digitize, but crucially, to consistently tag these documents. Think fund name, date, key topics, investment beliefs.
So you can actually find things and connect them.
Precisely. It creates this priceless knowledge graph of your own internal insights, like a dynamic map of your firm's institutional memory. Imagine an AI instantly pulling up every past investment belief relevant to today's market, or linking a decision from 5 years ago to a manager's performance now. That's a massive latent value just sitting there.
Unlockable context for better future strategies.
Exactly. For LPs, that historical context is gold. Helps refine strategy, even spot risks earlier.
Okay, so once the internal house is, let's say, getting tidier, the next step is looking outwards. That brings us to the external playbook. Because, let's face it, your existing tech stack can be a springboard or, well, a cage for AI adoption.
Yeah, definitely. And as the client, you do have leverage here to make sure it's a springboard.
So what's the third key action then?
The third one is demand maximum architectural flexibility. It sounds technical, but it's about freedom. You absolutely want the freedom to choose your own long-term AI strategy and the baseline requirement. Your vendors must provide an open, agent-ready architecture,
Agent ready, meaning?
meaning their system is built so AI agents,
Mm-hmm.
these sort of autonomous AI programs, can securely interact with your data within their platform. This gives you valuable options later on. It ensures you can use the best AI for the specific job, not just whatever your vendor happens to offer. Keeps you from getting locked in.
Right. Avoiding vendor lock-in seems key here. Are they partners or just gatekeepers?
That's the core question,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, and building right on that demand for flexibility. Sean's fourth point is about making this happen with your current partners. How should allocators actually probe them on their AI roadmap? What questions should they ask?
Good question. You need to really dig in, probe their commitment to an open, flexible future. Don't just accept the glossy brochure. Ask them point blank about their bring your own model architecture.
Hmm.
How specifically will they let you securely use best-of-breed external AI models on your data inside their system? You don't want to be stuck only with the proprietary AI, right?
Makes sense. And the agentic readiness part.
Yeah, ask about that too. How will you be able to govern what these AI agents can do? What permissions can you set? Crucially, is there a full audit trail? You're listening for a real commitment to open APIs, to client choice, not just a sales pitch pushing their own model. And for agentic readiness, you want to hear about auditable logs, granular permissions, and ideally, support for interoperability standards like the Model Context Protocol.
The model context protocol, like a shared language for AIs.
It's sort of, yeah. It helps different AI systems understand context securely. These details matter for long-term control and strategic advantage.
Okay, that lays out the four actions clearly. Which brings us then to the bottom line, as Sean frames it in the original blog post.
Right. And the bottom line is this. AI and AI startups are moving incredibly fast, breakneck speed. So the idea of a perfect tech stack is always going to be a moving target. It
Yep.
just is. But implementing these four no-regret actions, that equips any AI-savvy investment office to thrive, really, regardless of what shiny new thing comes next. And, Sean's always open if people want him to elaborate on any specific technical points. Just reach out.
Excellent. And just a quick reminder for everyone listening, the AI for Allocators survey is closing very soon. All participants get the anonymized results report, so if you haven't taken it yet, now's really the time. Last chance. So if you found this deep dive helpful today, please do subscribe, maybe share it with a colleague you think would benefit, and definitely visit Sean's LinkedIn page for more tools, free templates, all designed to help your team make smarter AI decisions. Feel free to reach out to him directly too with any questions or thoughts you might have. Let AI work for you. Let AI be your edge.